It's because they're full. Every slot.
Yeah,
It's a 63-person roster, and every slot has been taken. That is crazy.
Oh, damn.
Poe, take the automatic rifleman in Alpha 1. When you get in. Alright.
They need to make another, they need to make a bigger roster.
Push your map screen.
Question, Anderson, are we at server cap or are we just at slot cap?
We're at slot cap.
Okay.
Yeah, because server cap itself is like 135, but...
Next time, 13th, will the single person here will go to spectator. Give up a slot.
I can always give up a slot too if you need.
Yeah,
All right. So this is funny because I'm using Shapur tomorrow for the 700th. So BLUFOR is going to spawn on the airfield, and OPFOR is defending 2 ammo caches in these 2 zones. So basically at these 2 oil facilities here. I'm going to go ahead and drop down to casting couch because that's how the operation is going to go. Barbarian will be joining me shortly. What's interesting to note, though, is there's a little bit of hills on the side here, but these are pretty big kill zones. Hey.
So, Shapur.
Yeah. I'm using this map tomorrow for an op, but...
I was about to say, weren't you just building something on here?
Yep, it's for 40k, but BLUFOR... They're gonna have to basically garrison the military base, use that to stage, and then try to get into the southern facilities to then get to the northern ones, because going around the sides, there's no cover for that. Also, you're not getting the not connected to TFAR channel on the bottom right? You know the fix for that?
There's a fix for that?
Yes.
I did not know there was a fix for that.
Okay, let me walk you through it. If you hit escape, go to configure. This is with TFAR Beta's latest update 2 weeks ago. But go to configure, you go to add-on options, you go to make sure you set the client, go to TFAR global settings, and then the top message that says hide not connected message, check that off and hit OK, and then hit OK until you fully back out to save the setting. And then that's good. I found it while I was looking through settings it takes a few seconds. It'll disappear.
As you said that, it went away. Beautiful.
But I had to beg Indigo Fox to, actually I think it was Dingo, I had to beg him to put that to client side so we could get the option to turn it off, so.
You fucking, that's...
What?
No, just like...
I told this to you last week.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know I told you.
What I mean by my outburst was, holy shit, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, so we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Exactly, and it makes the footage look a lot better. Speaking of which, I'm ready for my first intermission.
Oh, God.
Yes. All right, so let me just.
Let me turn on the map right here.
Yes, you can. Of course, you can hear me.
What are you doing, Barbarian?
Let's see. Let me switch over to full screen webcam. Cool. And my webcam is oh, there it is. Yay! Okay. Let me just get this professional studio lighting going. Oh, yes. Yes. So.
Our chat's asking if you're drinking again.
Yeah, boy!
No.
Right,
I don't want to deal with your drunk ass again, please.
It's a tasting. It's not a drink.
Why? Why do you keep doing tastings during intermissions?
Because it's interesting. This is culture. This right here, this is culture. This is cultural because this is the Totori Japanese whiskey. Now, Japanese whiskey generally is derived very much from Irish whiskey.
He's tasting whiskey.
Well, learn from the best kind of deal, which is why some of you may have noticed I am wearing me little Arma light patch here on my forehead for some Irish luck. So, this is the Totori. The name of the newest distillery, Kurayoshi Distillery, a new wind of whiskey.
You're butchering the accent.
No, because I'm just not doing a 1950s Chinatown accent, so fuck you, you're racist, not me. Anyway.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the
So
fucking
basically,
shit?
BLUFOR should come up here
Hello? All
and then
right,
go from
that was
here. Because OPFOR can lock down these areas.
Ooh-wee.
But there is some
This is
roaming
like
hills
40
BLUFOR can use
bucks
to get close,
at my
but
liquor store. This shit look nice.
tough.
Ex-bourbon
he's
barrel.
talking out of his butt.
Very nice. Using a small new oak barrel, sweet and gorgeous scent, reminiscent of
T4
vanilla
Burb has
and
his
fruit.
guys lined up.
Spicy and refreshing taste was finished on a mild and refreshing taste of nature's spring water. Matsui Whiskey Tottori Bourbon Barrel Fish. Very nice. So let me just yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, that's a wax.
Do you know how to open a bottle, Barbarian?
Apparently not. You would
Yeah,
think
that's
after
what I was worried
sucking
about.
on one for so many years.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm a professional alcoholic, not to be confused with frights such as yourself. So, let's spend enough time. How much time do we have left, actually?
2 minutes.
We have like 10 minutes. Yeah, nice try, dickhead. Anyway.
We're making fun of you in my chat.
When do you not?
Fair point.
Smells nice. Smells of that vanilla and almost a little fruit. Yeah,
Oh, thank
I
God you
smell
can
the
smell. I can't have you take any more sick days for Corona, by the way. So I'm glad your sense of smell is
So-
working, because that's a symptom.
Death is about to be a symptom if you don't shut the fuck up.
With what, your tiny hands?
What does the size? You know you're just distracting me now, right?
What do you mean? You're the one
Nipple-
distracting yourself.
Okay,
I'm not really
Tim says
here.
nipple
This is
reveal
all
line.
in your
I shall
head.
now reveal my nipple on stream. No. I think that actually gets you
Are
banned.
you a
isn't it?
thought now?
When have I not been?
Well, you don't have the viewership to be a thought.
That just means I'm like M's. Ooh. Ooh. That's warming up my soul. Holy shit. Tastes very light on the tongue.
Ems is
but
warming up your
burns.
soul? What?
He warms up more than that, I can tell you now.
Oh my God, stop it. We have a job to do. To tell these people
Yeah.
how these 126 people on the server are gonna kill each other. And you're
Hey,
drinking
Ems
whiskey
has
on the job.
Ems has a job for me, if you know what I'm saying.
I swear to God.
Hmm. But no, it's very nice. It's super light on the tongue. It doesn't burn the tongue, but it burns as it goes down in a very pleasant manner, which is honestly very impressive. Most of the times with something like Wild Turkey or something, American made, you get more of the burn up front and as it goes down. But this is pleasant to drink and it still gives you that very nice sensation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of ice and see how that changes the taste.
Better be ball ice, you fucking weirdo.
No, but I wish it was. That or a cube. A fucking cube of ice? Hell yeah. That shit's baller. So. Nice resonation.
Oh my God, OPFOR can see in the
Good
BLUFOR
noise of the
spawn.
ice moving through the whiskey and clinking against the glass. I think this is going to be very, very good.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go pour myself some scotch for round 3.
Do it! Please. Just, take care trying to drink through that fucking...
I'm gonna get the blue label
face
just to
layer.
shut you up. So Scandi Recon, by the way, is already scouting out BLUFOR at their spawn point.
Okay. I should say, so I'll wrap this up really quick. So we have.
So
let's
Cache
say 8
1
minutes,
is
but I'll wrap this
in
up so we
here.
can, start jerking off over this. PvP
No,
stuff.
no.
The ice
Bad.
completely changes this. It really mitigates a
Got the
lot
other cache
of
down
the
there.
burning as it goes down.
I wonder if
and it
OPFOR is only
completely
going to
eliminates it up front.
keep that cache there,
So
and
I
then we
am
also have
very
them right
impressed.
here.
And the flavor, because my thing is always been Pendleton whiskey is my hands down favorite. It's one I recommend to everyone.
Okay.
But this is very nice as well. The flavor is a lot more complex.
Oh, yeah, no, BLUFOR needs to be aggressive to get out of here,
For
but
$40
since they're
whiskey,
going to be watched as they come
then,
up, they're going to be
then
really
Pendo
strapped
can-
for cover. There's probably going to be some kill
But
zones made, and OPFOR is going to get
it
some
doesn't
pretty
like
nasty
shout or
killings
scream
here.
at you. Very refined.
They set up a bunker in here, too. That's not
Very
a bad call
dignified.
either.
This is something that I would pull out for an esteemed guest. I like this a lot. Especially the smell. The smell complements the taste so nicely. Ah, so good. Ah. All right. No, this gets a thumbs up of approval, and I shall now finish the rest of this.
Knowing where that thumb's been, I don't really give it much credit.
Ooh. Okay, so taking that whiskey to the face.
I'll
Bill
answer
does
questions in a
send shivers
second.
down his spine.
Barbarian's busy jerking himself off with his whiskey, and I'm giving him his moment because I'm a nice guy,
Very nice.
but he needs to stop so we can get back to the show. All right, Barbarian, is your circle jerk done? Can we talk?
Intermission over.
Cool. All right. So we already have Scandia Recon overwatching BLUFOR spawn. I've already mentioned that. OPFOR seems to be focusing more on the western cache for defense, which it's tucked away in a little, the big factory building. It's in the little, I want to call it the guard shack. So, out of everywhere that BLUFOR is going to have to check, that's a very inconspicuous spot. The northeastern cache is in a more obvious one, being in one of the metal sheds. Now, I've also seen OPFOR, Infidel has dug up a little bit of a trench. Not a trench, but a little fortification, and he's also building up some other fortifications on some of these buildings, I guess, for Scandia Recon to fall back to. But if OPFOR pushes the hills that Scandia Recon's currently on, they could easily box BLUFOR in on their spawn, which would be a dick move, but I guess would win it for them. I hope they don't do that, though, because that's kind of mean. But otherwise, I don't really see how BLUFOR is going to get anywhere good with this. They're going to have to go to the Southern Oil facility, and we're probably going to see shots exchanged from there. Then BLUFOR is going to have to go to the military base. But because there's no transport Vix, I think that's a little bit of a mistake. I think BLUFOR should have been given at least a few transport Vix to quickly rush into certain areas to get in some decent positions, but instead they're kind of stuck going on foot, and OPFOR just has a lot of time and positions to set up some kill zones here.
Incredible eyes.
Oh,
on
yeah.
BLUFOR spawn.
No, he's literally staring right at
That's
him.
kind of an oversight, but
Yeah. So I think OPFOR, their zone should have been shrunken down to only those northern two facilities, maybe down to Shapur de Lamper, but it's just way too far to the south, and I mean, OPFOR can easily box BLUFOR in. I'd hate to see that happen this round, but it is a very big possibility. OPFOR also really spread out here. They got a big force ready on the eastern side here, possibly to push them out to try to gain more ground again to stall BLUFOR here. But I mean, Shapur, it's a very small map, so I'd assume the time limit's going to be small as well, but I don't like how this map is made at all. Just because OPFOR has way too much distance to the south.
yeah, I have to agree. If it was brought back to like that horizontal road,
I think it should have been cut off. Do you see that southernmost MSR where that intersection is? In their zone, I think it should have been stopped on the northern side of that MSR, because giving OPFOR access to these hills, I mean, if OPFOR really wanted to, they could call this up on radio, set up 3 machine guns, literally gun them down and spawn, so.
Yeah, because even the where I end up in all of them are northeast of that by marker 154, even that is like, you can't see him. So if he was even that far back, they'd be fine. But because it is the absolute edge of the,
if the Vic was brought over here, for example, that could give them some momentum. But
and there's nothing preventing them from using this information. It's rightfully gained. It's rightfully theirs. So
I don't know, just spawn campaign vibes. I'm just remembering CCO7, and had those factions been here, we definitely see OPFOR take advantage of it.
Shush. It's over, dude. Just snap out of it,
It's
dude.
over, Anakin. I have your whiskey.
I mean, I was just gonna say you're not a nom anymore. You're home. You're safe. But I guess the PTSD is kicking in too hard, and he's turning into an alcoholic.
Anyway, OPFOR, I'm not
my
seeing
whiskey.
any advanced scopes here. We're back down to the one-time sights, so people can stick with irons or take red dots or CCOs. OPFOR looks like they are mainly equipped with 7.62 rifles again. I'm not seeing anything 5.45, but it might be. Actually, no, I take that back. They are 5.45, just based on the coloring of the gun.
5.45 versus 5.56. Yeah, everyone's using.
Yep.
I think these are actually 4.16s.
Looking at them, yeah, it looks like it.
Still.
Or M4 blocks, but I'm actually seeing quite a bit of variation on their 5.56 rifles. But it's definitely
I'm seeing some M16.
M16.
As well.
Yeah, it's a big mix. So, but basically, it's still just 5.56 on 5.45. So. Really just the standard mirror of OPFOR. They have RPGs that are reloadable. They've got PKMs at a squad machine gun level, which are 7.62, and then the PKPs, which are 7.62 for the machine gun teams. Meanwhile, BLUFOR have 4 AT. They got the single shot disposable AT4. They've got 5.56 M249 Bravos in the squads, and they have the 7.62 M240 Bravos for their machine gun teams. MAT teams wise, OPFOR has the RPG 32, 3 shots for the AT guy, 3 shots for his assistant, so 6 rockets total. And then BLUFOR has the Carl Gustav, 3 shots for the AT gunner, 3 shots for his assistant as well. Because I'm pretty sure both teams are, no, BLUFOR is not going to field a Delta 4 MAT team, but OPFOR is. Interesting.
I mean, there's no point in it on either side because there's no vehicles.
Well, you say that, but if BLUFOR bunches up, 2 or 3 rockets will kill them all. It's not gonna do any kills on the first round unless it's a direct hit. But constant AT rounds in the same spot, or if you need to take a building out.
Can you take a building out or suppress them? Yeah, you send a rocket towards a group of infantry. They're going to take cover at least for a few seconds before they start returning.
Yes,
fire.
each
So,
round is 1 life.
There's some flexibility there, but yeah. And then I don't think there's going to be too much use of them. By the way, I have to say, just to put my piece out there, I'm much more enjoying, and I know they did this just as an experiment, but I'm much more enjoying the rocket launchers than a missile launcher.
Yeah, I agree too.
I'd rather have the Carl Gustavs and stuff where there's skill involved rather than just, oh hey, there's the enemy vehicle. All right,
Beep, 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 lock on, explode. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would also be really funny when those javelins would miss because they miscalculate where the missile is going to go originally. Because I remember seeing a javelin round. Remember in the boat round where Logan just played Chad Warfare with his boat against everyone, and then one of the missiles was shot at the boats, but it went right into the ground because the boat was far off going left, so the missile to track it went left into the beach. That was beautiful.
I do remember that. Big brain plays from the one and only Logan. So most of BLUFOR pushing into the oil storage facility.
Yep, we
So
got Charlie's squad going out on their own to the southeast. I think they're gonna go. They're gonna try to go for a very wide flank here because the map, the map border is extended out of the AO here, so there's actually a lot of room to maneuver, but it is all open dirt outside the map with a little bit of roaming hills. But if you're caught out in that open area, you're gonna get picked off. What's also curious is there is a single BLUFOR guy going off on his own. Luzo, I think he's the BLUFOR marksman.
He is the marksman.
Yep, so he's going off on the left, and then looking far north, I'm also seeing a single OPFOR guy. That's Patriot, who is the OPFOR marksman. So there's going to be a marksman fight.
That'd be nice to see. Well, actually, Finn. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Finn's just staring into dirt. I thought he had eyes on the marksman, but no, he's just looking at sand. For some reason.
He hates it because it's so rough and coarse, right?
See, that's the low-hanging fruit. I was gonna say he's so far removed from his element as a
Scandi
fan.
Recon member.
Yeah, so he's intrigued by the mere existence of a thing called sand. But yeah, without no vehicles, I mean, we're gonna.
I'm not sure if it being
we're gonna be here a little
nighttime would
bit,
make
so
it better. I
just
mean, I
from
guess
what
to
we've
let
seen so
these guys
far,
get closer, but
Charlie
still, it
now
would
is
be.
approaching the MSR. They might be going
Yeah,
on
it'd
a
be messy.
wide eastern flank, which wouldn't be bad, but they will have to contend with Red 4 Delta team over here.
Just started a
on
shot.
the, southeast
Blue 4
side.
marksman engaging Op 4 marksman.
Oh shit, really? That
So
was
Lusad gave 3 shots out. I'm gonna check Patriot here. I'm
Yeah,
not
not
seeing
bad.
any blood though. You know what I'd love to see? A round of Friday Night Fights where it's dark, both sides have night vision goggles and lasers.
That'd be interesting.
That would be
I'm
cool.
I'm pretty sure the Blue 4 marksman is taking shots. Yeah,
He's taking shots from a
Zod.
different Op 4 guy, not the marksman though. But
Alpha 1 team leader and Frable, who's Alpha SWAT.
yep,
So 2 things. One, yeah, they're shooting at him. But Zal and Frable, their position, look at them, and then look slightly west by about 2 meters.
well they're coming out of the rock because that bush is in the way. Forehead. Oh, there's a demo charge on it.
Oh, there's a thing at the base of the bush. Oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, usually you go for the thing at the base of the bush anyway. But anyway, Blue 4 is now getting into a massive firefight with Op 4 right here. They're trying to push Blue 4 up into that military base to set that up as a base of fire, though. I'm really loving seeing these machine guns going out, covering by fire. But we already just saw Blue 4 guy get picked off. First blood going to Op 4. That was, I can't find the skull. It was Alpha Squad Leader, Captain Dreek, is already dead.
F in the chat for Dreek. Fucking command element going out.
Of course it's the squad leader. Why wouldn't it be the squad leader? Blake, meanwhile, going knocked out. Montgomery getting knocked out. Honestly, where is the smoke for Blue 4 right now? I feel like they missed that step, and now they're getting picked up by Op 4.
Warwick, Ridges, Nutty finally throws one out. But
Yeah.
that's way too late. They have some returning suppressing fire going out from the back line, but still kind of too little too late.
I'm not gonna lie though, again, with how Op 4 was able to set up here, I'm not surprised that this is gonna be a big shooting gallery for him, because they had access to Fortify anywhere, and they could literally watch Blue 4 walk in, you know?
And it's also kind of I mean, Blue 4 doesn't even have any good ingress routes.
Yeah.
We have Charlie now who this is TSB partially, but Iceberg and Frost, ironically enough, they're pushing around way.
I don't think that's
way,
TSB
way.
Frost.
I don't think it is either, but I love that he's named Frost because that just adds to the
Hey,
comment.
they all have their pistols out, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's something with their stamina.
No, that's them memeing. That's definitely them memeing.
It's
If they wanted
even
less
guys
stamina,
like-
they'd
even C-San, who's like 100 meters away, he has his pistol out as well.
get the pistol out.
And now they have gone officially gone off map. So they're not out of bounds, they're just off the map.
Out of bounds is still a ways away, another kilometer. Meanwhile, Blue 4, we have Indigo Fox, one of the staff members of FNF. He is dead. Still no casualties on Op 4, though. Potato CF from TSB, he is knocked unconscious.
Firefighter Warwick and that motley crew, they've made their way up to the military base along the MSR, so they've finally been able to cross, but they've taken a decent number of hits along the way. Let's see.
Marksman still
let's see
trying
if
to
I
sight
can find
each
that
other.
Marksman. No, he's just, is it Lusod or Eusod? Is it an L or an I? I can't tell.
I call him Lusad.
Either way, he has spotted out the Red 4 marksman and he is taking aim. He should not have shot there, but what's done is done, and yeah, they are a good 500 meters apart, so this is a decent engagement range for the two marksmen to have an enemy at the gates battle, which is nice to see.
But Op 4, they got more eyes looking in that direction. So the advantage definitely does go to OPFOR here. And we still have Scandy Recon trying to look right to see if there's any potential BLUFOR flanks coming around. I don't know how Charlie's squad is going to get into this AO. Maybe they're going to try a super wide flank here, but...
Well,
what, to go from the north?
Red Fort Delta. Well, Red Fort Delta is looking south, southwest. Meanwhile, Charlie is just going. Now they started going north. Yes, they are. They move in the.
This is an MG team. It's squad based because that's a PKM, but that could slaughter.
East of the enemy positions, we're seeing total up on the.
There's not really any good defilade cover for these guys.
That PKM on the hill at point 160.
Oh dear.
Would spot out any push from Charlie. So what Charlie needs to do now is go all the way around to the north, go around to
attack from the northern side, back cap.
Attack from the north and back cap from the northern side. Absolutely. It's still. I mean, obviously Charlie doesn't know that. Charlie, they don't know
Another
that,
dead guy.
It's what they need to do.
So BLUFOR has taken another casualty, part of an MG team. It was legs that went down. And so far it's been 3 KIA BLUFOR, no KIA OPFOR yet.
Yeah, the day is still young. BLUFOR does have a slight numerical advantage. I think the last I saw it was 63 to 60, but based on what you told me,
it is now 60 even. So BLUFOR, that forward team, it's starting to crew the barracks, but they're already taking fire from another Delta team on OPFOR. I mean, really, just OPFOR has all the eyes to look around. But OPFOR, I'm really watching Tarnfolk Total and Metallic Wolf here. They're trying to set up another machine gun to outflank BLUFOR's advance here. But in the distance, BLUFOR has a little bit of defilade cover to continue moving, but they're gonna start losing that a little bit, and they could potentially be spotted by that team.
Now they have gone even further out, which, I mean, you can still hear the gunshots.
Hold up, Platoon HQ, Mito, and Lurch, they're pulling out of that northern position. This is what BLUFOR needs at this point, but Severe might be going up to that position. He might catch BLUFOR in that big movement. Either way, looks like we have Lucid. He's taking some shots at that Alpha squad leader and his one assistant. Actually got a hit on Zahi here. He's having to crawl back, legs probably broken. And Eander and Finn still looking out to the right, I think trying to find that marksman, but they're about to be walked up on by a blue team.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say quite yet. They still have quite the distance to go, but
true.
If they tunnel vision like this, just trying to hunt for this marksman, and Finn, I see him pointing him out. So they're, I think he's been spotted, but they're gonna need to break this tunnel vision real soon, or they're gonna get shot in the side of the head. To answer Lala's question, I do not think that the players ever watch the streams, because if they did, they would be stinky and cheaters.
Well, it's easy to tell who's stream sniping in a PvP situation.
Yeah, if they go like, oh,
we haven't had one of those instances yet for Friday night's fights, but there's always possibility.
Shit, fuck.
Funny. Don't even joke about that, man. I don't want to tarnish that. That was a really cool 21 kill streak. But BLUFOR catching Patriot, Neander out of position. Hudson immediately going prone. He's going to tell his guys that. And Scandy Recon here with Patriot. Don't know he's there. Now, BLUFOR could capture the marksman rifle for Patriot. That would be a really good gun to take. That could help thin things out because of that extra scope he's got. But Sholand popping up. BLUFOR now taking it cautiously, not knowing that OPFOR is now pulling back on that hill, but we at least have a BLUFOR team that's made it up. Grenades being popped, though.
They didn't know that they fell back.
Yeah, and that's making Finn now turn his head, because the only explosions you're going to be able to hear are either from grenades or 203 rounds.
And now they've linked back up with Naps.
That Charlie squad, man.
So now Red 4 is actually having the numerical advantage. They don't seem to really notice, though. They just go, oh, must have been the wind. as they find no bodies, no presence of enemies. Sholin's group and Sholin, Hudson, Carlson, Gibson, lots of suns, and they need to look east to find their target, which they should be doing any second now.
So BLUFOR hasn't noticed OPFOR's guys on that southeastern side. They're too busy trying to look into the military base. We have Yander prepping an RPG, Patriot with his marksman rifle. Lucid is still staying back there. He needs to start fielding in, possibly PIDing that he's got guys over here. We see another part of, looks like a 4-man team for BLUFOR coming up to reinforce this one group. And OPFOR and BLUFOR maneuvering around. We just heard Patriot give a shot out from that marksman rifle. But BLUFOR is now honing in on that fire.
And Hudson is up in fire.
Bit of a spray, that was a big miss. We see a grenade thrown right in front of Sholand.
I think Yanni
Great
might have taken
throw.
a hit or two. But Nemesis...
Naf's now coming around with the flank, trying to get Hudson.
He's got a PPM, but the fire's too accurate.
There it is.
And the rest of them need to react to this.
Charlie.
Sholin still isn't even looking at where the fire came from.
Real quick, make sure you keep your eyes on that Charlie team maneuvering. They've broken through, they've pushed through where that MG team was set up. So now it's really unlikely that OPFOR is going to see them, and no one's defending that northern cache.
So, but yeah, it looks like they are going to be going for that northernmost cache, which is fucking amazing.
Yanni is now behind the BLUFOR guys, lining up shots, takes out Sholand, now looking to Gibson.
Gibson is healing.
Yep, misses those shots, instead sprays at Alec here. And gets blown up by his own guys.
Was that? No. That was just a grenade. How would a grenade? What?
Lucid did not get the kill. He was blue on blue.
I think Nemesis might have TK'd him.
Nemesis isn't at any kills here.
But he got the kill on Hudson. So if he
I don't know. I'm not seeing any negative kills, so... No, you're right. Did Nemesis get the kill on Hudson?
I want to say he did.
I don't know. I thought it was Nafs.
Might have been.
Finn gets cut out of the open, gets mowed down. Nemesis now trying to get up there, but he's taking a lot of fire from multiple BLUFOR members.
Yeah, BLUFOR, the BLUFOR squad up here, they got some reinforcements from Pads, Arctic Fox, and Olaf. So, favor swings back into BLUFOR's hands now.
Yep, but now the western cache position has reset their machine gun, and now they're firing, it's Rust firing up there to try to keep BLUFOR back. But a lot of Scandia recon deaths, unfortunately. Infidel trying to flank around, getting some shots on Pads here. Both of those guys are streaming, by the way. And Infidel's going to quickly try to reposition here.
Yes, if you're interested in watching...
Pads, both of them throwing grenades at each other, landing very close by. That was great.
That last
That was a
one
smoke
might do
grenade.
something. Oh, it was a smoke. Of course the one that lands nearest to him is a fucking smoke.
Why wouldn't it be? Eander has gone down, possibly by friendly fire, because there's no one up here that could have hit him.
Well, there is that team out to the west. Marshall, Fox...
Yeah,
Wade,
but...
and,
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Be a long shot.
Yeah, I've seen longer.
Charlie team has started turning left, but not by much. They're forming up instead, trying to do some recon from afar.
And let's check back in with Charlie BLUFOR. They've turned northwest. No, they've gone.
Did you not just hear me talk about them? Like literally a second ago.
No, I was off in my own world, but they are
forehead.
now having a beach day in the
Hold up.
sands of Shapur.
Drake is bandaging a dead body. He's trying.
Drake or Drake?
Drake. He's by where the previous firefight happened. He was able to actually get the blood off the body. That's a good call there. Now Pads is still hunting Infidel. Infidel, meanwhile, might catch Pads out of position here. Nope, doesn't see him. Pads is being super cautious. Pads is going to catch Infidel out of position. Infidel checks his inventory. Oh! Poorly timed. Naps is now pushing back upon hearing those gunshots. Infidel gets double tapped by by Pads, and there's the kill.
Iander did wake back up, by the way.
Nice.
I don't know if you said that or not.
And the Charlie BLUFOR team is starting to move into the AO.
I mean, if they get to that back cap,
They could take out that first cache.
Yep.
Force OPFOR to reposition their guys, and that might put enough relief for BLUFOR to move in. But I mean, let's see.
Take so much pressure off of that front.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Nearest
11.
group is like
11 blue
away,
skulls.
and that's partially command, so you don't want that. You don't want command to be fighting two
There
squads
are-
of infantry.
There are 11 BLUFOR skulls and 5 OPFOR skulls, and BLUFOR had a 3-person number advantage. So, and I just saw another BLUFOR guy go down.
Oh, look at this like little pillbox they got going up in the western one, southeast corner of the western objective. Alexic Freeman.
Oh, yeah,
Patterson.
nice.
This is a well-built position.
Good levels of fortifications, definitely.
Yeah, the height gives them pretty good sight over the crest there. And
Curious to see
they
how
just get
Nas is
back
going to come
if they ever
around.
feel the need.
Lissode is still back here,
Yeah,
chilling.
That northern Charlie team, they're gonna need to do something. They will be the mission maker or mission breaker for this specific round.
BLUFOR tried to do an advance on the eastern side of the central facility, and they paid for it. Everyone that went out there is either dead or currently dying.
I am in awe at Charlie team just walking actually in a single file line. It's not perfect, but they're trying, and that's what counts.
TSB ingenuity, man. So Iander pulling back, might get caught out of position by the 4 BLUFOR guys that have pulled a major flank. This is now getting to the level of PvP is going to decide who has the advantage here, because just because BLUFOR is getting their asses kicked, a lot of OPFOR guys are nowhere near the actual objective. So if those Charlie guys get in and get that cache for free, and then, you know, these 4 BLUFOR guys do really well and find the other cache, they could sweep this out from the main OPFOR force, and that would not be good.
I mean, just with this open ground, we're seeing Paulus now moving up to the northern corner of this compound where the guard towers are. But, like, even from there to the town, that's a solid 100 meters or so.
Yep.
So, there's no
Those,
good position for BLUFOR
deflecting
to take
shots.
to move through.
Hold up, that BLUFOR team just got picked off. Completely picked off. Shadowlock is still alive. I thought Iander got him, but no, it was just a few guys in a barracks building. So Fade, nope, he didn't wake back up. Farks has woken back up. He's trying to see where he got shot from. Shadowlocked is still up. Got hit a few times. They popped smoke. Surprised Farks isn't being picked off right now. I think OPFOR pulled back to play defensive. I think Peter just... No, he didn't. Okay. And then the central village area, there's a big firefight between BLUFOR and OPFOR. Some explosive traps going off, but I don't think it got anyone.
No, Hall was close to it, but no effect.
Ooh, Jack Hall has gotten on a second story with a machine gun. Just picked off 2 dudes on BLUFOR's advance into the village. Is trying to pick off, gets 2 more kills.
Yeah, I just saw that. Shit.
He's only credited for 3 of them, so one of those other guys got killed. That was a beautiful triple kill right there. Stacked 1, then 2 others got into position, and he knocked those out too. Meanwhile, BLUFOR's western flank has fallen apart. Farks died, and Shadowlocked is unconscious.
I mean, it's...
BLUFOR's running out of manpower here. That Charlie team, they're going to start getting in that compound. They'll take out that cache, but I don't know how they're going to be able to get into this next objective.
So, the rest of the BLUFOR forces, they needed to wait until this Charlie push came in.
Yep.
And, I mean, they're coming in completely uncontested. They're going to be able to get this northern objective, and it's going to pull guys off of the southern front and move completely 180 to the north. So, by having
Charlie SL
BLUFOR go up
is
against this meat grinder of a defense from Red 4,
Frost.
it just puts them at a greater disadvantage. And I don't think BLUFOR.
But you gotta understand, this was
I'm not gonna say I
Platoon's
don't
plan.
think they can. I don't think they will rebound.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think BLUFOR can rebound, because look at all the people on the hill overwatching the left cache. They still have a big chunk of manpower here that they could fight off and potentially get into this cache area. And then, of course, here's the thing, though. They, BLUFOR's gotten to this cache site. They're going to notice that there's no OPFOR. They're going to find the cache, and they have a demo guy, Hunter. So Hunter can just stay with this cache as BLUFOR then repositions to get the other cache. So they can still have the element of surprise here as long as they hold this advantage, because it's a straight shot to the next OPFOR position, and there's no one looking up here. So BLUFOR still, I want to say, even though OPFOR has the superior numbers right now because of all the defensive positions they had earlier, BLUFOR still has a lot of room to clutch this.
Yeah, Hunter just placed down the charge and wired it up, so that's set to blow.
Trooper, thanks for the 20-month resub. Things are going good, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
It makes a lot of difference, actually. The M57s only have a range of about 200, 250 meters. But the M152...
What type of charge do they put on the cache? I actually can't see it.
It's right on the top of it. I believe it is a demo assembly.
Yep, it's actually in the camo net, cac.
Yes. So that's set to blow on command. Just be a matter of...
Hunter needs to stay back to dead it, but everyone else can just push that other cache. There's no one watching. If they could get that many people right on top of the position, they could still easily turn this around. But as soon as they demo that cache, that is going to cause a large amount of panic, and you're going to see a lot of OPFOR guys push up to the north, and that could potentially stop BLUFOR's advance here.
And it's been an interesting development because that MG team that was on point 160 on the eastern side of the MSR, like them, command team, everyone over there who was watching that flank, Cherry team's flank.
Ooh, hold up. Frabble just sighted them, and they just started receiving machine gun fire because they were spotted. So now OPFOR is going to slowly start... What? The cache is still alive.
Oh, that's it's gonna need like 5 bullets to destroy it tops, but still, holy shit. Yeah, we see McSwagger and Hunter, they're going back to...
Again, blessing in disguise, though, because it's going to take time for people to go on radios and transmit this data, whereas if they get a pop-up of the cache disappearing...
But at the same time... yeah, I see what you're getting at. But
gives them a little bit more time, but slowly OPFOR... Yep. Another det charge being put down. This time under the cache.
Try one approach, try the other.
And we're also seeing a large amount of BLUFOR guys are going to sweep around the left side. And the marksman has come up, and he is now trying to find targets here. He could potentially get some snipes in. That is exactly what BLUFOR needs right now.
And there goes the cache.
There's the cache.
So that's good to see. But yeah, that...
and you're already seeing... Hold up, look at the village. OPFOR is immediately now pulling back to respond to that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't they? And
yeah, exactly.
What people need to wait for. But instead, Red 4 has actually pushed up a small strike team of Lcpl, Russian Fury...
into the military base itself. Hot damn.
And that's Badspirit up there.
Jeez, all the BLUFOR bodies. Ay, ay, ay.
Like... Nah, they BLUFOR, in my opinion, misplayed this, especially with the mistiming of attacking and going into this feudal fight against a wall.
There's still a chance here because you got BLUFOR repositioning here. They're going to go in the route that 4-man team went out and died, but the exception here is they have their marksman who's actually getting shot at right now. Never mind. But this could again pull people away, and OPFOR might look at a different flank here. We're seeing more charges go off for whatever reason. And OPFOR was able to go up and kill Badspirit too. Leto is down, but Badspirit died by Russian Fury, I believe.
Yeah, and this western flank now, they're getting spotted out from Elaine, Pierce, Tonfall, and they also have at the base itself Myers, Peterson, Banks, and Zaj looking in that southwestern direction. This is a pretty solid defense of the second objective, and I mean, now you gotta think, this BLUFOR Charlie team, where the hell are they gonna go? They could go around back north, but that's like their only option, and even then, it's a lot of flat terrain that they have to cross on foot.
Usold is down, by the way, not dead, but he's been knocked unconscious. BLUFOR really needs to keep that marksman rifle in play, because otherwise, I'm just looking at the swarm of OPFOR that are coming into this compound now to defend it. I don't see BLUFOR bouncing back now, because they're, that short window is closing fast.
Once shut, man.
Yeah.
To me, it's already shut, because you gotta think about the time to actually move. If BLUFOR's Charlie team had not been spotted, and they were able to even get up into the vehicle graveyard, between the two caches, that would have been something better than having this open ground where they're just getting peppered at from their west and from their south as the wheel takes a rocket to the face. And I don't think there's honestly going to be too much more to say about this. We have down here in the south 3-4 guys. On the west, we have 8 to 10. No, not even.
Stray dog being a stray dog.
9, maybe 10. And then up to the north, you have Charlie's team, who was being picked apart fairly rapidly. With these numbers, it does not seem possible to me. Just the amount of fires, the number of positions that Red 4 could be, the angles, not to mention the whole part of BLUFOR needs to cross open ground to get up to where they need to go. I don't see it personally.
Yeah, I agree, Well. What, so there were only 2 caches? BLUFOR snuck dudes way around. Able to get one, but OPFOR have pulled all their guys from the front line, and...
In other words, Leader, if you want to go get that scotch, you can.
Yeah, right. I'll get it during next round, but one thing to say, though, is all of OPFOR have pushed off this line. So, again, if BLUFOR just waited, they would have a lot more people to push in.
Which is the kicker in all this. The fact that they jumped the gun and had this team going on, or multiple teams, multiple squads going in and trying to make the
Matt with the
impossible
100
happen.
bits and the Hero Academia
it's
reference.
One thing if you're special forces.
Nice.
It's another thing if you're in broad daylight.
But all
going up
these
against
skulls, though.
Fully defensive or defending.
Almost
force
all
who knows
dead.
what's coming.
Luso died with the marksman rifle. Look at the roster, though. Just look at all the BLUFOR skulls compared to OPFOR, man. OPFOR, I don't think is even like 15% KIA. Maybe, yeah, at most 15% KIA. The rest are still completely up.
Twig is the last remaining survivor of Platoon HQ.
He is Platoon HQ.
Well, he's the platoon commander, yeah, but of that whole team, he's the
I
last
know,
one
I
left. Alpha only has its medics left. Bravo has 4 guys left. Charlie has a decent amount, but just the rest, it's just oi.
What?
Just in this whole situation for BLUFOR, it's just oi. Oi the votes.
Use English, you idiot.
English means, well, fuck.
I have an idea. It's risky, but what Charlie needs to do is go the way they came, go all the way to the north, and rinse and repeat. And maybe they'll have a chance.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Barbarian. Barbarian just left. All right, Barbarian got kidnapped by ninjas. Okay, let's do this. So BLUFOR has actually managed to get Platoon HQ elements up to the corner of this compound. That's good to at least get some boots on the ground here. Hopefully, they might be able to see these trenches dug and think, or at least put 2 and 2 together. But, you know, a straight shot to the actual cache, it's not that far off. But who else can BLUFOR get in here? But it looks like BLUFOR, they've spotted dudes in this barracks building. They're also trying to take them out. If they could alleviate the guys in this barracks building who did stop this one attack earlier, you can see those 4 BLUFOR bodies, they could get more guys in and potentially hit that cache. But it's going to be tough. Meanwhile, Charlie is actually doing what I said they're going to do. Leave the way they came. They're going to do a massive flank over because these guys over here are getting shot up pretty roughly here. Stray Dog,
so
meanwhile...
I can have nothing nice in life.
Okay. You okay?
No, I'm fine. Just internet died and like.
Oh, I thought you were on a phone call.
It was like what they need to do is.
Straight out trying to catch Max out of position.
So I never even heard what you said. It was perfectly cut off.
That's fine. BLUFOR is they're having Charlie, some elements leave the way they came, try to do another wide flank here. The rest are staying behind to, I guess, try to hold. But BLUFOR, they're close to the cache, but there's so many guys they're going to have to drop. So we're going to have to see some pretty substantial PvP on BLUFOR's case to get this going here. We might see the 15-minute warning come up in about a minute or so.
Oh, LaFave comes around the exterior corner and drops Electro.
Ooh. Yeah, I see that now.
Got eyes on Twig and Carlson.
No, Twig and Carlson are on the inside right now. I don't think OPFOR knows about them just yet.
Possibly, maybe not.
But look at OPFOR sending a large sweep team in to now shut this down. Carlson running out in the open, doesn't check his right. Valuk might catch him out of the position. And Carlson goes down. Twig also being spotted by Valuk.
Staffenberger's coming up to the hole where he sees his dead buddy.
Stan might see Twig's legs. Twig returning fire. Twig is crippled. More shots going out by Patterson. Twig is in trouble.
And Valuk comes around the flank.
And there goes Twig.
And that is the head of the snake.
15-minute warning. BLUFOR tried another 3-man advance. Nutty Person, Black, and Germania. Black is down, and they're dealing with another large OPFOR push because OPFOR just has such a numbers advantage because BLUFOR, unfortunately, just had a lot of casualties as they were just trying to maneuver in. So it's messy. It's very, very messy. Metal giving a sub to Dreadnought. Thank you to you both. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you are getting a kick out of this one.
Excuse me.
And I hope you're staying safe from uncovered.
Sorry, we're having another push being set up on the west side from BLUFOR. That Lcpl Liru, and that crew over there is Charlie. They're pushing way out north. Looks like, let's see what this is. Bates and Serby. Looks like they're staying behind to some degree. For some reason, possibly just trying to keep the garrison's attention while the rest of the Charlie's people aren't playing.
Black getting double tapped.
And that'd be pretty smart if that's what they were doing.
All BLUFOR down on that.
They are now the last hope because the team with Black and Germania, they've been executed. Stray Dog is living up to his name and has gone completely astray, lone wolfing. We have these guys to the west, Charlie to the north, Stray Dog to the east, and about 1 million fucking OPFOR in between all three. So yeah, I mean, I think this specifically, it boils down to that push, trying to go into that meat grinder, and well, failing a few times. They got ground, you know. They
There's 5 guys up on that flank.
They got, and they only got to the military base, which I don't think was in OPFOR's start zone, if not, at least not completely, maybe partially. But they fought for every inch, and fights they did not want to take. So yeah, Charlie had the right idea. If you can't go through, go around, and it worked out in their favor for Charlie team, not for the rest of BLUFOR.
I'm just looking at the sizable numbers of OPFOR here. I don't see any way BLUFOR can come in just because the sheer volume of OPFOR guys now at this objective. BLUFOR, they've got a few stragglers here and there, but at this rate, it's just a mess. I do not see how BLUFOR can really recover this one.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think it's in the cards. Between the time remaining and the numbers, I mean, I feel like a broken record saying this.
I gotta commend Charlie for trying to do this wide angle attack again, though. But hot damn!
Oh yeah, no. Not only having the guts to do it the first time, but having
it worked too. That's what, like, it showed how OPFOR was getting tunnel vision on the large attack that was expected. You know, so I mean, if BLUFOR pushed that a little bit more, they could have potentially gotten this one, but they decided to rush it, and that's what let OPFOR turn around and get here. But just looking at all of these players still at Shapur 1, it's just so much, man.
It's like completely red, especially if you zoom out. It's just a lot of red.
And we've got two guys coming around the southern flank, I guess, checking to make sure that all of BLUFOR is off of those hills. But yeah, again, I'm not surprised this is how it happened, though, because BLUFOR, no offense to the mission maker, but this was a little bit unbalanced, in my opinion, in OPFOR's favor.
Yeah, with no support assets and no way to cross some of these more open grounds or even just maneuver quickly, there wasn't a ton of chance for BLUFOR. They performed, you know, I think about as well as they could, especially with Charlie's efforts. I want to say this out loud. Lizard asks, is Iander the Cockroach Man still kicking? And to that, I believe is a fat no, but let us check.
Is Iander still up? Yeah, no, he survived, and he's back at the northern side right now. Just pulling security on that north, so that's smart. But no, he did go down, he woke back up, now he's still here serving with the rest of OPFOR that have pulled in, so that's nice to see.
There you go.
Stray Dog's crawling up through the boneyard here.
Paul's got caught out in the open and just executed.
Yeah.
Down. That's the western push down. So Serpy, Bates, and Stray
Oh my
Dog
God.
off the east. I'm trying to think of something funny or witty, but I can't think of anything. Why don't you say something?
What do you mean? There's nothing to. I just want to put sad music on right now and just, you know.
The music that's playing is actually kind of somber. So
Oh, mine's just general video game music, but you know, maybe.
Mine's like a slow violin, or like a bass violin or cello or something, just slow. You know.
OPFOR has pure 360 security on this compound. They have the numbers to run internal security and patrols. There's not really any way BLUFOR can come up here, just with the sheer amount of bodies they have to contend with. I'll be curious to see how this Charlie team gets in on the north, but yeah, they're already opening up. Managed to actually knock a dude out. Nice.
Yeah, good.
Multiple dudes out. But now you have Peter and Chubb trying to get up and reposition here. Potato also being shot at.
Suppressing fire coming from Davis, Zaj,
Yeah.
They take down
Just from another building.
Yeah, between
Charlie had a good bounce. BLUFOR had a really good bounce back with Charlie, but
BLUFOR not having any supporting assets. And
it's not going to go too well.
Start area being so large.
Stray Dog's going to die in the boat. Nope, he woke back up, but he's under some rubble now.
So he is.
So BLUFOR Charlie, they're going to try to reposition a little more to the right. However, that's going to put them close to the D4 team for OPFOR. But, I mean, just look at all... If you look at the map, you can see all the people looking up at that ridge line. It's a lot.
Just looking at the compound from the position of BLUFOR's Charlie. Yeah, it's a little daunting.
Yeah.
And they did not notice D4 after there about 2 o'clock.
Penn getting knocked out again.
Ugh. Like they have this whole vector on lock.
I think they're trying to get the double tap on Penn. We got some fire going up. Frost getting picked off as the squad leader. Guess he's out of 203s. And now we're seeing the Delta team starting to fire up there as well. The D4 guy also ran up Russian Fury. Oh, this is just messy, man. Stray Dog looks like he has finally died. Bates and Serby trying to also crawl out from the woodwork, but just OPFOR with this many people with this level 360 security, I don't see it. I just don't see it in these remaining 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Their calls to hold the perimeter is very nice. I think also, honestly, the area of the cache, zone where it could be, I think that was also a little too big, but that's just nitpicking at that point. Yeah. Patterson somehow got his hands on an M249. Yeah, I want to try and avoid sounding like a broken record.
OPFOR got, looks like Russian Fury actually died. They're trying to fire up at Letofel. He's going to have to pull back into the compound. You got to give BLUFOR Charlie team that resilience medal here, because they've been picking off who they can. They just knocked out Lotto there. I've seen Penn go down twice, and he's still up and kicking, but... actually, I just realized Penn and Slushy are both medics. So they can just re-blood bag each other. That's beautiful.
Well, until they run out of blood.
Yeah. But for 5 dudes, that's not that much. But let's see. Bates is down. Serby's the only one alive still in the boneyard. We also have Carpenter pulling up here. Carpenter's picking up a 5.56 rifle, I guess, to try to blend in with whatever team's up here. And he is now being shot at and killed by friendly forces for leaving the compound. Amazing.
A lot of fellas also getting shot at by friendly forces. Goes down and might get
Tarnfok got that kill.
They're just so hungry to shoot anything now that they're just... Anything it's broken arrow, anything outside the compound, outside the wire is shoot on sight. And Serby finally goes down, looks like to a GP25 round. Dabs in his down. Pretty impressive.
There goes Galil. And Jedi's down. Frost has been KIA'd.
Slushy and Penn here to clutch or kick.
Double medic. Okay, this isn't clutch or kick. Serby's also down. This isn't clutch or kick. This is how many can I take on with me? Because Penn's trying to bandage a dead body. 4 minutes. This is grueling, man. Jedi wakes back up. We might see Serby wake back up as well, but... God damn. Penn now pushing up to Jedi. What?
So Patterson had the M249. He was just spraying out into the air. Freeman comes around the corner. I think here's the 249 and shoots Patterson.
Amazing.
Okay, to be fair, Patterson... wait. Patterson stole a multicam helmet and a BLUFOR vest. He still has his Desert EMR, but yeah, he...
I don't think that's legal.
Of American gear. I know. It's helmet and vest and gun. I know gun is okay. I don't know about helmet and vest.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but it was pretty funny to see just Freeman just deck a friendly. Yeah, he takes off his helmet. I think he might have done an oopsie.
Yeah, I don't think that's allowed. Because, I mean, camo-wise, like, their base uniforms are, they're not identical, but they are roughly similar because it's desert here. Calling this in 60 seconds for OPFOR victory. Come on, Slushy! Turn the aimbot on!
Take one more out. Take one more oh yeah, no, aimbot, teleporter, like just teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kiddo, and just execute all 40 or so OPFOR left.
He's doing the roll. He's shooting what he can. Come on, Slushy, get them headshots.
And
there it is.
a little anticlimactic, but what can you say?
Whew.
Alright, let's get debriefing.
Okay, good shit.
I'll play.
Those of
So,
you who were in Charlie's
how-
squad that wanted to hear that whole briefing over again, I have that clip.
Oh god, it's
Please-
pre
just put
again.
it in.